Okay, everyone, this is part two of, the next group. And let's just say these are not really related to like cartoon or video game characters, but there is an exception. But don't worry, we'll get to him later. Right now, we're talking about, this guy here.
Gilbert Shark Free. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing tonight?
We're doing fine, Gilbert.
That's great. I hope you're ready for my next act once I basically get back in spotlight. Seriously, you're not really using me as much.
I know, I'm getting there. Jeez.
Better put on my button or something.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah. Thing of how I practically got this guy is because we were basically we were shopping at Kohl's getting some clothes and such, and I searched around until I came across you know how basically there's that plush aisle where they have these I think it's like toys of the month or something. I don't know. They have those like big plushy toys that they have, though they kind of feel like pillows. Seriously, they do. And I basically saw that the idea popped in my head is like, hey, they got sharks around here. Maybe I can get a shark one since I already have an orca. And there's the thing about orcas how they're able to take down sharks by flipping them upside down and put them in a daze where they can actually get out of them easy. It's kind of gruesome, but at the same time, it's actually kind of interesting. But while a funny note, and this is actually kind of ironic, and kind of an idea that would come up, and that would be, this guy here, actually, his sticker said that his name was Gilbert. I'm not joking. I was genuinely shocked, and I thought it'd be funny that, hey, if this guy's name is Gilbert, might as well, make him a Gilbert Godfrey character.
And you know it's not that hard. I mean, all you gotta do is at least listen to a few voice clips and, try to get some of his dialogue, understand what he's practically like as an actor and a stand-up, and then, whammo, you got that.
And as a bonus, pretty much, I practically made this a little, title card. The Gilbert Shark Free Show. Okay. But yeah, if you guys want to know, this is what I hand drawn and practically colored. And basically tunic design of Gilbert here. And no, he doesn't actually have a tie. I don't even bother. You guys got to pretend he has one. That's what the thing I was going with. But anyways, yeah, there really wasn't much to him I have in mind. But practically, you must know that he's gonna be a comedian, and basically just for stand-up. And if you basically caught if you caught the joke in one of my videos, you must know it's actually based on the SML comedy Charlie and Friends, even though it's randomly just Charlie. And let's just say this is Auckland's favorite kind of show because he gets to riff on it. But there's basically a more dynamic of this, and there is going to be a plot point and story, which I plan to do in the future. And speaking of which, it revolves around this guy, Echo. And I'm not kidding. I was originally going to pretty much have that name until it basically just state that's his name. Now, the story behind Echo is that I got him at I practically got him at a Jewel's, which is practically a grocery store. And you know how they have those types of plushes that are Beanie Babies? Well, yeah, I ended up getting him because I thought of the idea, maybe I can actually have a dolphin character who will actually look up to Aqua because he's down on his luck. But for now, he's practically just the laugh track that Gilbert Shark-Free pretty much has. And, well, I haven't used them pretty much because, well, sorry guys, I've been kind of lazy about it. But I do want to use these guys because it'll actually put more into, comedic standpoints, but at the same time, some issues that will go down into it. And let's just say that Echo, basically from the Echo series, has been not doing so well, and this was the only job he can afford. Because, that's Sega for you. Not really reusing much of their old characters. You'll get your chance, buddy. Now, for this lovely, holy being is, Mystic. Now, the thing about this guy, I practically, let's just say my dad ordered him, and I got him with a few plushes from Amazon, and, well, let's just say I didn't really thought much, but then I was like, how can I make a unicorn character actually more interesting and not make it pure or anything? And if there are any bronies out there who are going to say, oh, maybe you should use something like that, it's like, kinda, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to do that. He is not going to be a very nice character. And what I plan to do with him in the future, and, well, also, I basically was thinking about it a lot. What can I use this guy for? And let's just say he's got a very unique ability, and there's a cutie mark of which I designed for him will practically come into play. He is not all as he seems. He may seem pure and innocent, when in actuality he's got something more different underneath. Anyways, on to the next group. We have our... Are you seriously forgetting? You are absolutely being very uncouth right now. Well, sorry, Mr. Pampered Corn. I'll have you know that once I do arrive, everyone will certainly admire me. Yeah, that's what you keep telling yourself, you freeloader. Ugh, how absolutely rude. Do I have to call upon a certain demon to keep you company? No. Then behave yourself. Ay. There's a lot to work with, guys. Just roll with me. Anyways, here we have the two penguins, Romeo and Juliet. How are you two holding up?
Oh, pretty much fine. It's nice to know that my cousin's here finally.
Yeah. It's actually great to be here finally. Yeah, if you guys don't know, this guy is practically new, and, well, the thought was that, well, maybe I should get another penguin character so that Juliet wouldn't actually be the only one. And second, there's pretty much the joke is that, well, his name is Romeo and hers is Juliet, and people would assume that these two are dating, but no, they're actually cousins. And practically there's going to be a slight joke that'll get reused a few times, but not often. You better not reuse it over and over like certain people would. Don't worry, I ain't going to. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't really want to have that happen.
Don't worry, I won't let that happen. I won't overly do it or overly use it. Don't worry. Anyways, on to the last two. Okay, a fun little story. And if you're gonna ask, I got these two off of Amazon. I present you guys, well, Demiurge. So nice of you to pretty much to finally announce me, Lady Ashley. Yeah, it's nice that you're finally here as well, Demi. You seriously invited that guy around?
Hey! Cool it.
Interesting. Okay. Oddly enough, I got this guy first and then this. Long story short, I got into this little series called Overlord, and it is a really awesome anime, guys. I will talk about it at some point, but for now, I just like to introduce the characters that I basically am basing them on. Now, the alligator, yes, this is an alligator, guys. I was practically going for a kind of smartish kind of animal, and basically lizards, basically like monitor lizards, they are very problem solving, and Demiurge, he's a problem solver at some points. No, he's really smart, just overlooking things. Now, I'm not oh, adventured adventure planet, that's what the tag says. And well, basically thoughts, yeah, this guy could practically be the imp form, because that's what Demiurge has. Although some people honestly state that's a frog form. When a friend of mine actually said that we were doing a little bit of a talking time at points, said that he was some kind of a salamander dragon. Robe, you come up with some silly yet interesting thoughts and ideas. And this one, I at first thought this was like a, well, beast from 20,000 fathoms mixed with like a Komodo dragon, but this would actually be more the tall, quote unquote, normal form for Demiurge. Also, yes, he has stick in his tongue. That's basically the plush that came with it. But also, I like to have a note. This one is practically as big as my hand. He is that small. But yeah, the reason why I wanted to add Demiurge to the group is because, well, I actually have a little bit of a story to fill around with him, and well, let's just say he will get more involved as well if the series were to go on, which I will make happen, guys. Don't worry. And honestly, I have yet to introduce this in a proper episode, but at some point I will. And, well, you will get to see what he is like. Also, I highly suggest you guys check out Overlord. It is a really, really, really cool show. It's basically RPG in a video game that basically the main character gets transferred to. All I can say is, if you guys don't like Sword Art Online, give Overlord a shot. It's actually a good series. Also, you should check out the light novel and manga. It's also pretty good. But anyways, that is practically it, everyone. This is practically the cast of the non-video game character group. Although I guess you can count the Demi is kind of that, but oh well. I wish you all expect more, and I really want you guys to pretty much look forward to seeing more of this stuff and more of these characters. And, well, I really, really would like some ideas for any kind of future videos with plushes. So, yeah, I hope you all pretty much look forward to part 3, and this time we're going to be getting into, well, something a little more different. But for now, let's see you in part 3, guys!